Hello, everyone. You're welcome to the Quality Techies channel. We're happy to embark on a 5-day challenge for performance testing with K6. A few weeks ago, we had a workshop where we were exposed to the capabilities of K6 as a performance testing tool. In order to reinforce the mastery of performance testing with K6, we decided to embark on a 5-day challenge. So I encourage each and every one that is watching this video, all the members of Quality Techies channel, if you have not followed us on YouTube, do so right now by clicking subscribe on the Quality Techies channel on YouTube. You can also follow us on LinkedIn. Our handle is Quality Techies. Please feel free to share your milestone while using performance testing with K6. All right, so let's just get started with the day one challenge. So today we'll cover the installation of performance testing with K6 for Windows, for Mac OS. Then we'll successfully write our first K6 script and generate our test report in HTML extra. So let's just dive into the training. I hope you have an interesting one while going through this training. So by definition, what is K6? K6 is an open source load testing tool. A lot of us are familiar with JMeter, where some are not even familiar with JMeter, but K6 is just like JMeter. It's used for conducting performance tests on applications. So K6 is very simple and easy to use. It's a JavaScript-based tool. So it does so by detailing all the performance metrics during and after testing. So by definition, performance testing is the process of simulating the number of user load on an application. You could start varying loads starting from 5 users, 10 users, 100 users, 1,000 users, based on the requirement the system is specified for, like the amount of users the application is built for to accommodate. So K6 is a JavaScript based tool, and it doesn't have any GUI, graphic user interface. It is lightweight and it's fast. It's easy to integrate K6 into CI/CD pipelines. So it's also built for DevOps. So you can version control your test script while using K6. So let's proceed to how to install K6. So you can install K6 on Windows, on Mac OS, and Linux. But our focus in this training challenge is to use Windows and Mac OS. So for Windows, you could use two options. There are several options, but in this video, our focus will be on Chocolatey and Winjet. So for Chocolatey, the command that you use is choco install k6. So, but before you get to this stage, you have to download Chocolatey. You have to install Chocolatey. So, how do you go about installing Chocolatey? You go to your terminal or your CLI, that is your command prompt on your Windows. You can just type CMD. It will take you to your CLI. So, or you go to Windows. You go to Windows PowerShell. So Windows PowerShell, you right click on your Windows PowerShell and you run as administrator. I would have shown you that, but right now I'm currently using a MacBook. So you run this get execution policy. So you must take note that the result must not be restricted. If it's restricted, you go ahead and execute this 04 command, which is set execution policy all signed, or set execution policy bypass scope process. So then after you've done that, you enter this command to install your Chocolatey. Once that has been completed, then you can go ahead and enter your command on your terminal, which is choco install k6, which installs k6. So after the installation, you check the version of Choco by Choco -- version. Then you also check your KC version. You could type only KC or K6 version. So to upgrade to the latest version of K6, you enter Choco upgrade K6. Then to uninstall K6, you type Choco uninstall K6. So that is that about Chocolatey. I tried exploring this option for Chocolatey, but that didn't work for me on Windows. So the other option I used was Winjet, and that was pretty fast. It was just to enter Winjet's install K6. So I'll just be sharing a window system by my side. So I want you to see. Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, my screen should come up now. Entire screen share. Okay, so like I said initially, you go to your Windows and you type Windows PowerShell. Oh, I'm going to close that. You go to Windows PowerShell, search Windows PowerShell, then you run as administrator. Yes. So once you're able to do that, let's go over to okay. So the option 2, you type Winjet, just a minute, Winjet install K6 for our window users. Then you click enter. You can see that the installation is in progress. All right. So Once that is completed, you run your command K6 to check the version of K6. So in order not to take your time on this call, I'll go ahead to show you how to install using Mac. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. All right. So I'll go ahead and reshare my screen, other screen. All right. So here is my terminal. For me to check, the first thing is to check the version of K6 to check if K6 is installed. So you can see K6 is installed on my system. I'll try to uninstall K6 so I can show you how to uninstall K6. So it's just brew uninstall K6. Brew uninstall K6. What if you're using Mac, you have to have installed homebrew on your system before you can run this command. So I think there's a typo in that. On install K6. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and install K6 now. I've successfully uninstalled it. So brew install K6. Okay, the installation is in progress. All right. So while installation is still on, let's go ahead. So for you to uninstall K6, you do brew uninstall K6. I just run that command now. You could see that K6 was uninstalled. And if you are trying to upgrade to the next K6 version, you can use brew upgrade K6. Let's check. Okay, so our installation is complete. So in order for me to check the version of K6, I'll just type K6. And you see, voila, K6 has been installed. So the next step for us is to write our first performance test for a single user using K6. So before doing that, you have to have VS Code installed. So my choice of IDE is VS Code. If you don't have it on your system, you can go ahead to Google and just download VS Code. So it's very easy to use. So here is our proposed project structure. So we'll create a mega folder, which is K6 project, followed by a subfolder, which is script. Then under that script, we'll create a new file, which is named first-k6-script.js. So let's go over to VS Code. So I have VS Code opened here. So I'm going to be creating my folder right from VS Code. So I'll go to open folder. If you're using Windows, you just go to your document or desktop, anywhere you want to, you like your folders to be saved. Then you create a folder directory and name it K6 project. So I'll be creating mine in desktop. No. Ish, just a minute. All right. So let's go ahead and open VS Code again. So the other option is for me to go to my desktop. I'm going to be creating a folder. I'll name it K6 project. Let me see. K6 project. You can name it anything you like. K6 project. K6 projects. Okay. So you can also create it from VS Code. So if you have created it on your system, you go ahead to open the folder. So I go to desktop. Yeah. So I have that. I'm going to go close welcome. So on K6, I'm just going to go ahead and create another folder. The name of the folder is scripts. Scripts. Then I'll go ahead to create a file. The file is first-k6-script.js. It's important that you put the extension as JS. The JS means JavaScript. First-k6-script. Script.js. I'm going to be deleting that. I'll create it once again. So on the script, I'll create a file. I think I created a folder instead. So first cases script.js. So we have that. So I'll go ahead and start writing our script. So I'm going to be importing HTTP from K6/HTTP. Okay, so this HTTP case is HTTP. So it's just like a built-in HTTP K6 module. So this imports HTTP, just like we have in Postman, we have GET request, we have post, update, patch. So what we are doing is we are importing a method, HTTP, from, we're importing a method which is HTTP from K6. So the HTTP method might be get, it might be post, it might be update, and the likes. So the next one I'll be doing is to import sleep. So import sleep is just to simulate the natural behavior of an individual sending a request on the internet. So that's just what sleep does. So we import sleep. So sleep is just to simulate when you type, let's say you type a URL, you pause a bit, then do the next action. So we want it to simulate real life scenario. So that's why we are importing sleep, because we're going to be using sleep later. So that's that. Then we export default function. So this is a function. So this is where the test takes place. So we are instructing it to get this resource, to get a resource from this URL. So we are trying to test this URL HTTP test.k6.io. So then we are saying we are going to be putting sleep. So for it to pause execution for 1 second. So we are simulating real user behavior in between actions. So that's what we're basically doing. So sleep. So we have your terminal here, just like we have CLI. You can run your command inside VS Code. So to run your test, we're going to be, let's check, we're going to be using K6 run. Let me just K6 run. You can copy the relative part here and put it right here. Then run. You can see that we have our test reports. So in order for you to interpret the total result, you could copy this and put it inside Claude. To tell Claude as a QA engineer. So as a QA engineer, everyone understand that AI has come to stay, and it has come to make our work easier and faster. So as QA, we are supposed to work smarter and faster. So that's why I'm incorporating AI for it to analyze the reports in such a way that is easily understandable by anyone that reviews the report. So as a QA engineer, analyze the results of performance test metrics for a URL. Explain in details for a novice to understand. Okay, you can see K6 is working it out. So you can see, so you can see, so it tested for one virtual user in one iteration and it's one request. So the average time is 1 second, minutes, 1 second, median. So you can see, what this means. So you have your AI to give a breakdown of the analysis of the results. So you can see average time is 220 millisecond, 90th percentile, we have 243 ms. All right, so let's now go an edge further. Let's enrich our scripts. So I'm just going to be copying from what we have here. So now we'll try to generate our report in HTML. So HTML, we'll import HTML report from the internet. This is not a K6 library. So what we're basically doing is we are importing from the internet. So that's why we have here. I'm just going to copy this line of script into our code. So then I'm going to copy this other line. So this is a function. The name of the function is handleSummary, and it has a parameter called data. You could name it anything. You could name your function any function name of your choice. So this data, it collects all the metrics, the threshold, and the checks, and it saves this inside report.html. So it returns an object telling cases to give a summary of the data, save it in parameter data, and save it inside report.html. So I'll just go ahead and run our results. So we can see we have reports.html generated here. So for those who doesn't have a live server, you go to extension, you search for live server, and you get it installed. So I have it already. I don't have to install it. So I'll just right click, open the live server. So here we have our beautifully prepared reports in HTML. So you can see, just a minute, it's not properly generated. Let me run it once again. There's something wrong with this report. Let me just a minute. I'm going to be running the test once again. correct this in our script. Yeah, our test is running. So you can view this on the CLI as well. So one scenario was tested. We have one maximum virtual user, 10 minutes, 30 seconds max. Duration was the time that was used. So the running time is this. Let me see the report if it's now generated. Yeah, we now have our beautifully prepared report. So here is the result. You could also copy this metrics. In order for you could use ChatGPT or you could use Claude depending on your choice. So as a performance QA engineer, create a test report analysis for my test report for testing one virtual user on the URL. Let me copy first. Let me get the URL. This is our URL. So you can see at the load test, the average time is 1573770. 95% response time is this. There's no performance degradation observed. So you can see that we have the interpretation of our data, and you could prepare this for your stakeholders. You could beautify this and prepare a report for you could vary your load, 1 user, 5 users, 100, 1,000, till you get to the limit where the server is being shut down. So thank you once again. See you tomorrow in the day 2 challenge for performance testing using K6. So don't forget to follow us, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Quality Techies is the handle, and follow us on LinkedIn. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.